Hello and welcome. You're watching WION The World. I'm Jyotsna. Let's begin with the headlines. Officials fear death toll may increase in the aftermath of cloudburst in India's Uttarakhand as rescue teams continue search for people feared washed away in the sudden flash floods. 4 bodies have been recovered so far. Republican leader Nikki Haley urges the Trump administration to not burn ties with an ally like India. Former U.S. ambassador to the UN calls out Washington for giving China a pass despite its trade ties with Russia. U.S. envoy Witkoff to meet with Russian leadership in Moscow today as President Donald Trump gives Russia a deadline until Friday to halt its offensive in Ukraine or face new penalties. U.S. lawmakers subpoena former President Bill Clinton and his wife Hillary Clinton for testimony on Jeffrey Epstein in a major escalation of the controversy surrounding the investigation into the notorious sex offender. Benjamin Netanyahu says Israel must complete defeat of Hamas in Gaza to secure release of the remaining hostages as footage of emaciated captives sparks outrage in Israel, while UN experts warn of unfolding famine in Gaza. Lebanon's cabinet asked the army to develop a plan to disarm Hezbollah by year-end. Announcement comes shortly after Hezbollah leader says his group would not disarm and warns of resuming attacks on Israel. Pakistan police fires tear gas at hundreds of supporters of former Prime Minister Imran Khan in Karachi as they protest 2 years of his incarceration. Heavy police presence prevents most rallies from taking place. Bangladesh's interim leader Muhammad Yunus marks 1 year since the overthrow of Sheikh Hasina regime by calling on people to seize the opportunity for reform. Announces to hold general elections in February 2026. Japan marks 80 years since the atomic bombing of Hiroshima with a ceremony reminding the world of the horrors unleashed. A silent prayer held at 8:15 a.m. local time, the moment when U.S. aircraft dropped the bomb on August 6, 1945. President Trump is set to fill a Federal Reserve Board seat by week's end and has narrowed his shortlist for Fed chair to 4 candidates, excluding Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent. The decision can shape U.S. monetary policy for years.